Greetings one all, Will here back for a video. It has been a long time since I did a video. My last one was the top 10 of 2020, so yeah, shit gets in the way as usual. But this is my pick of the stuff I picked up this year. They're not necessarily from this year, I think. So actually, I think the most of them are from this year, to be fair. I haven't picked up any oldies, anything else like that, so no particular order-ish. I will show you the goodies. Don't get any ideas, that's not dirty. I'm talking to you.
Number 10.
At 10 we start off with a lovely figure. This is obviously Kingdom Galvatron. Should be a Netflix one really, but I don't understand. There's 3 versions of this out now. You got the comic book one and then the reformatted purpley one. I've only got this one. I'm happy with this, so happy days. Absolutely stunning figure, bigger than I thought he would be, blockier, and yes, I had the shoulder issues and I popped them out and swapped them around and blah blah blah, so he looks better now. Very nice figure altogether. It basically is Galvatron. You know, any other version of Galvatron, apart from some third-party ones, they're redundant now. But then the Classics one was always redundant because it was a heap of shit.
Number 9.
It's Barricade. Yeah, very nice figure because it's the basically the Prowl, the Earthrise Prowl mold, obviously in well, redecoed, and it is absolutely stunning figure. I like the Prowl mold, so I got this guy. He got him with the what was it, the 2-pack thing with Counterpunch. Counter punch, is that it? Yeah, that's it, yeah. I've got him up, he's up there somewhere. He's okay, he's just a retool of the, was it Returns one or something? Yeah, so it's slightly different colour. That's it, it's not even a retool. Yeah, but this guy's cracking just because he's black and purple and turns into a nice guy. And yeah, he's really nice. I like him.
Number 8.
Up next is Studio Series Gorn, because he's got that face, that gorned face. But this is the new version, obviously. It's not the Return Returns, a smaller one. I love this figure. I have 2 of these now because they're Sharkticons. Well, they're not Sharkticons, really. They're Piranhacons, but never mind. That's a debate that we're not going to go into. But this is a cracking figure. I do like. It is a good. I keep saying it's a cracking figure, but it is a good figure. I just want to constantly sit and transform back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But yeah, he's a nice chunky bot with some funky accessories. So yeah. Let's give it that, shall we?
Number 7.
7 goes to a lovely lady indeed. This is obviously Transformers Kingdom Air Razor, and I absolutely adore this mold. This figure is awesome. I'd love to get the Pterosaur, wherever, yeah, but I haven't got that, and this is probably never going to happen. But I do love this figure. It is awesome. She is so poseable. Even I don't get any flaws in this. This is just really good to me. The Falcon mode is believable as a Falcon. Even the bot mode looks like it could be a Falcon. All we need is a Silver Bolt. Please would be nice, but I doubt they're going to do that. But yeah, she's absolutely stunning, and she's always posing a funky kind of. Yeah, that you know what that means. Yeah, you know what that means.
Number 6.
6 on the list is this chunky bastard. Obviously, it is Studio Series Slag. That's what I'm saying. It's Slag. Over the Grimlock and this one, because Grimlock I do like as well. He's over there somewhere. I prefer this one. I don't know why. He's just a chunkier bastard. And Grimlock's had loads of iterations in the years. You know, we haven't got many of this guy. I think the only other one I've got of this is the animated one. I don't own the original Dinobots in any way, shape or form, or any third-party Dinobots. I've got the Masterpiece Grimlock, so I've got an animated Grimlock, I've got a Cybertron Grimlock, and it's you know, there's none of these guys. You know, these guys are king in my eyes. I can't wait for the rest of them. I hope they do, because they'll be awesome. This is one chunky bastard. He's in this form at the moment because he can't fit on the shelfies at the moment because he's too tall. So he's in this mode. I don't mind. I like this Triceratops mode. It's funky monkey with his little red tongue. Cracking bot.
Number 5.
5 on the list goes to Studio Series Hot Rod. I know everyone raves about this figure. I agree with it. He's fucking awesome. Just the engineering behind his car is great. The fact is he is just a tad small, but we can get away with that. Engineering is brilliant on this guy. Posability is fantastic. I mean, you can get this guy into any kind of skilled hot roddy, I'm posing for the camera malarkey, 80s style posing going on, which is great. Also, yeah, haven't got the Rodimus Kingdom one yet. He's slowly dropping in price at Smith's, so he might pick him up eventually, as I do. Yeah, but absolutely stunning figure, and yeah, just brilliant.
NumberFour.
Yes, I think everyone's bought this guy by now because he's in Smith's. I didn't get him in Smith's. I got him off Kapow when I saw him on in stock, so I bought the bastard. But this is obviously the crossover transformery thing, Draculus, basically Dracula as a transformer, and he's great. He's got his flaws because he's the Mine White mold, which is very flawed in my mind, but he just looks stunning. He looks brilliant. I mean, I don't bother with his gun and his claw things. It just looks shit. Why would he have that? He just rips you apart with his bare hands, which incidentally apparently are Scourge's hands off the Studio Series version, which is, I love it. It's great. I'd love to see more of these movie monster ones, like a Frankenstein and a werewolf. That's werewolf. That's Weird Wolf, basically retooled again, which would be fine by me because I love that mode as well. But absolutely fucking cracking bot.
NumberThree.
But going all back 90s style, late 80s, wherever the fuck G2 was, it's G2 Ramjet. I don't have the other cone heads, any of them. I have G2 Ramjet, and I have a G2 Sandstorm, which is just basically the same fucking bot recoloured again. But I don't need any more. I don't want. But this is when I saw this coming up for pre-order ID. I thought I love that. I love the colours on this bastard. I mean, he couldn't get more Decepticon than that. It's awesome. That's something. He just looks awesome, and the bot's quite good as well because obviously it's a retool of the new Earthrise Starscream mold, which is fine by me because it's a good mold. Don't go wrong with it. This is a good mold as well with a slight retool and rejigs. And I just love his gormless face. It just looks fantastic. Like I say, the colours on this are absolutely sublime. I love the turquoisey green along with the black and the purple. It just works really well. Unlike the original Ramjet, which looked dull as fuck compared to this bastard. Yeah, I said it.
Number2.
Second place goes to, like I said, it's not particular order anyway, but there is slight in order to it. Goes to this absolutely fantastic representation of Retgar. I love this figure. I unbelievably do. I transform this one more often than not, just for the sake of transforming it back and forth again. Tempted to get a second one to have two bikes, but I think they're going to bring out another version, like one of their like Scrapper or Scrapper. Yeah, the fucking name is Scrapper. I don't know. What do you got? Scrap Head, Junk Head, Junk Heap. That's it, Junk Heap. Yeah, we got there in the end, which would be cool because you can have him as bike mode and you have him sat on him, which is rude. But it's supposed to be that way. They're supposed to be interchangeable like that with machine gun jubblies. But this figure, I love a Retgar. I mean, I have got quite a few Retgars. I haven't got a G1. That's one thing. If TFN happens in 2022, it should do. I will try and find myself a G1 Retgar. I know it's not the best toy in the world, but then G1s aren't the best toys in the world. They're just bricks with slug moving parts. Me. But still, it'd be nice to get one. Absolutely cracking figure. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. I've got the third party Hog, whatever his name is, just up there. He is really nice. Complicated Transformers, fuck. But this is like a simplified version of that. So I think they got a lot of references from that. Can't see it, it's just up in mid. And absolutely adore this figure. I mean, he is cracking. He lost number one by one reason.
NumberOne.
Shatterglass Starscream. Had to be a Starscream on this list, and this is the only one. I think I bought the Earthrise one this year. Or was that last year? I'm forgetting what fucking year it is and how many. Oh, so let's just. I know I bought this one this year because I got this for my birthday. Because I went to ID Toys and I found this bad boy and picked him up. Absolutely stunning figure. Yes, it's the Cybertronian jet mode from Earthrise that we've seen about 20,000 times repainted and retooled. Well, not necessarily. Actually, these guys have never been retooled. They've just been repainted, as far as I know. Like I said, I only own what? I own Thundercracker Starscream, Skywarp, was it Hot Lynx and Redwing, and this one. So I have about 6 of the same mold. I don't own the other 3. I would get them. I don't know if I want them or not because they're just the same mold, but they just look fun. But I digress from the figure. Absolutely lovely. I mean, it's because it's Jetfire colours which work with Starscream, and the additional for the swords is just fantastic. They obviously click together to cause one sword, but I think he runs around with 2 swords. And yes, he's white, and I hopefully he doesn't go yellow. Shouldn't do because it's not that kind of plastic anymore. They've hopefully fixed all that crap. But I just love it. It's a crap. He looks a bit odd because you can't see right there. There's my Starscream shells behind me there. He's the odd one out because he's white. I mean, not even Machine War Starscream kind of blends in a bit because he's grey at least, but he's just white. So I digress again. Absolutely lovely figure. Love it. Some honourable mentions has to be done. First, it's more the mould as well as the actual figure itself. But obviously this is Kingdom T-Wrecker. Obviously a recolor of Kingdom Megatron, which is a lovely figure in its own right. But I don't know why I like this one more. I think it's the colour scheme. He just looks like more of a dinosaur. But then again, we don't know what colour they would have been. It could have been pink for all we know. The only reason not on this because he's basically a panel former, and I'm not 100% on panel formers because Megatron, he fits together better than Megatron does. Megatron has got bits that just have bent and moved out of alignment, and I can't be bothered to piss around with it. But absolutely love this figure. He's in this mode all the time. He doesn't sit in this bot mode. Another honourable mention, people raved about this figure. I mean, it was hard to get hold of, to be honest. It never appeared in Smith's. They said it was there, then it was there, then it was there. It's coming, and it never did. But that would be Studio Series Scourge. Not Sweep, this is Scourge. And I paid more than I really wanted to pay for this guy. I paid 50 off eBay. Yes, I know. 2 days later, it came on Kapow for 35, and I was like, fuck. But then by then damage is done, so I thought sod it. And the hype on the figure, I can't get behind it. He's okay, I like him. He looks like Scourge, he's great, but he's nothing to write home about. He's not like, wow, he's the best Scourge ever. Actually, he's the best Scourge, to be fair. But then again, the Real Shield one was quite nice for a small little Scourge, and the Type 10 one's alright. It was an alright Scourge, but this is we just want a bigger Scourge. He's just like Kibble Central on the back. No matter how I do it, you just can't make it look right. But, all that aside, it is a very nice Scourge. Apparently the Sweep one is exactly the same, it's just the colour scheme's different. But they think that looks better than this one, colour-wise. I'm not going to get a load of them, same way why I haven't got a load of Cyclonuses to make his Armada, because it's just a waste of space. Space is a premium in this place. I mean, I'm running out of room. Half the stuff's in boxes now. Most of the Chugline is in a box because it got replaced with the Studio Series and from like Titan Return stuff and Kingdom. Basically, most of Earthrise replaced most of the Chugline. So yeah, I digress. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. That was my top 10 of 2021. As this goes out, it is nearly New Year. We're nearly going to go into 2022. Hopefully, it's a better year. Hopefully, TFN goes off without a hitch. And hopefully it goes off. We get to go and see people and spend money and drink in any order you wish to do that in. You don't have to do it in that order. You can drink, then meet people and spend money, but that's the weird way of doing it. You should really meet people, drink, then spend money, because when you're drunk you spend more money than you should have. Right, you've been me, I've been you. This is my 2021 top 10 Transformer video, and I bid you all adieu.